Hi guys. Hi guys, how have you all been? It's been a minute. I missed you all. I missed you all. I missed you guys so much. Cooking with Crystal meets baking with Crystal, because today we're gonna do bread. Yes. Alright, so in here I have 2 pounds of flour and probably just about a cup of wheat bran. I like the wheat bran, that's optional, you don't have to. But I have a cup of wheat bran in there. Alright, so this is the 2 loaves of bread, or either 1 loaf and some hops. Yeah? Alright. Long loaves, that is. If you want to do like short loaves, you may get like 3 short loaves. Alright, the 9-inch pan. If you're gonna use the 12-inch baking pan, you're gonna get like 2 loaves. Alright, so over here I have 4 tablespoons of brown sugar and 2 teaspoons of salt. Over here I have 2 tablespoons of yeast, dried yeast, and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And here I have 3 cups of liquid in total. Alright, so this time I use a tin of evaporated milk, and in that tin I got like 2 cups, almost 2 cups, and I added a cup of warm water. So this mixture right here is warm. I also added 1/4 of lard. I'm trying to remember the proper name for lard. Pastry margarine, I think I see it. But lard, the white one that you used to baking, and also 1/4 of table margarine. Alright, so if you're cutting it, if you're just doing like 1 pound, it's gonna be 1 pound of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of 1 teaspoon of salt, sorry, 1 tablespoon of yeast, a half tablespoon of baking powder. The baking powder is optional as well, and 1.5 cups of liquid, and probably like about 2 tablespoons of lard and table margarine. Alright, again, that is optional as well. Up to you. This is my mixture. We're gonna get going. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna add in the salt and the sugar. Okay, right. And I'm also gonna add in the yeast and the baking powder. Yeah, good. Alright, so I'm gonna let that mix a bit. Okay, not too high. It's gonna spill. And now I'm gonna add in the liquid very slowly. Okay, I need to reduce the speed to 1 and add the rest of the liquid. Alright. I'm making bread, not fry bake. Alright, and because we have all up on the sides there, I'm just gonna get the spatula and scoop down the sides, and we're gonna start back. Alright, I'm making bread. Alright guys, this one coming to ask for Friday. Alright guys, so we're back on track. I scoop down the sides, also wipe down. Stop the wildness please. And yeah, so allow the dough to come together, and maybe I need just a little bit of liquid below there. Oh, it's coming together. There we go, this one blowing his whistle. Alright, so as it's getting like that now, I'm just going to add a little bit of flour to just bind it. Alright? Alright guys, flour added, and I'm making a mess on the lowest speed, and this is crazy. Right? Next time I'll use my other mixing bowl for flour work because it's bigger and I have more control over it as opposed to this right here. Because this is the lowest speed. Alright, so as this comes together, I'm gonna take it out and finish mix it by hand and put it in a bowl to rest. Alright guys, so be right back. Cooking with Crystal meets baking with Crystal. We're making bread. Yes. Alright guys, and here we go. So right here we have a beautiful dough, and I'm gonna cover it with cling wrap, or plastic wrap as we say, and allow it to rest for like about 20 to 30 minutes. I'll check the time and I'll let you all know when I get back. Alright guys, so yay, We making bread. I bust a little wine. We making bread. Alright guys, Trini girl in the house. Long time no see. What's going? What happening? This is scene. Alright guys, we'll be back. Be right back. Well, in about half hour's time. Cool. Alright guys, and it's 5:38, which would make it just about half hour of when we completed the dough, and you see the size, it's basically doubled in size. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna punch it down. I'm gonna divide them into how many balls I like. Okay, so I changed my mind. I'm making 2 long loaves. I'm gonna divide it into 3 balls. I want my 2 long loaves and I'm gonna make hops with the rest. Alright, so I'm gonna punch it down, divide them into 3 balls, and yeah, leave it to rest again. Alright guys, so be right back. Alright guys, so in all, the entire dough weighed 4.5 pounds. So I had it really easy. All I had to do was divide the balls into 3 1.5 pound balls. And they're still warm. Remember, I told you that I added hot water to the milk mixture, so the dough is still warm. So when this, I'm gonna give this like probably 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna punch down and put in the pans. I'm gonna make the 2 loaves, and then with the 3rd bowl I'm gonna divide them and make fried bakes. Hops bread, hops. This one have fried bakes stuck in my head. So yeah. Alright. Alright guys, so I have my loaves here. Yeah? And I just pour a little bit of oil here. I'm gonna do the hops. Fried bake is stuck in my head, forgive me. Alright, so what I do, I take out one, I kinda dip it in oil so it will get it coated. And right here you cup your hand, right, you cup your hand over the dough and you just rotate. Alright, you're gonna feel the bottom kind of pulling in on the surface, and if you look, you're gonna see the top getting smooth. So it's like the outside of the dough is gonna fold in underneath with the constant rolling. Alright, but you're gonna keep a flat base. The ball is not gonna be rolling around like this under your hand. It's gonna stay like this and just rotate, pulling in the outside. So alright, for example, this line here, you're gonna see it disappear in a few. Alright. As the bread truck passing around, so you see it moved. I'm gonna do it until it goes. Alright? I raise my finger. I mean, I'm going at a speed, so it's not like you would see clear, but I raise my finger to the back. Yeah, that's the bread truck going around. When you can bake your own bread, you don't need them, right? Alright, so the line is still here fine, but it's a nice smooth ball. This is what the underneath looks like. If you can't get this, because this is gonna take a bit of practice, it's not hard. If you can't get that, you simply yeah, if you can't get that, you simply make the doughs how you normally, you make your balls so you, you make your balls how you would normally make them. Alright? Alright. So same thing here with the other one. So I'm feeling a bit smooth below. But my hand's moving a bit fast. But you all get what I'm doing, right? And you just continue doing that and you lay them down nice in your pan. I'm going to show you them afterwards. Cool? Nice. Alright guys, so I got 8 balls. Most of you have 2 men. And I'm going to light the oven. I should have done that at the point of putting these in the pan. Small thing. So I'm going to light the oven at 350, and if I put these in, I'm going to brush them with some lard. Yeah. Cool. So I guess you'll see these when they get out. Gonna let them rest for like 15 minutes and then put them in. Alright guys, I'm frying some stuff there, so that's what's making that noise. Alright, so cool. They're gonna bake for about, the hops are gonna bake for like 30 minutes, and the bread I'm gonna bake for anywhere between 45 minutes to 1 hour, because I like my bread brown. Like brown. So cool. See you guys in a bit. Well, in about 1 hour's time. Alright guys, so I'm just doing this quick video here to just show you all how the dough has risen and expanded, if you're seeing that compared to what it was before. So I'm going to put them in the oven now. I've brushed them with lard, and they're all going to go in the oven. Hi guys, so we're out. I've got my 2 loaves and my hops, and it's all good. First thing I do when I cut a slice, I put some butter. Yeah. All right. So the hops, they were left in for 30 minutes. Sorry, and the bread was left in for an additional 15 minutes. So the hops were 30 minutes, the bread 45 minutes. Of course, you can leave it for less time depending on the color that you want. I like dark bread, so excuse me for liking dark things, right? Yeah. So look at that. This is one of the hops. It's really nice. That one almost roll away, yes. And there's a slight crunch, like a slight crisp, crunchy, yeah, flaky. It's nice, right? And for the loaf here, I can squeeze it and you can see how cushiony that is. And it sponges, it just opens back up. See that? Yeah. So right. Yeah, so I did a hops out. This is gonna be for my son and the end is for me. Oh yeah, I really love henna bread, eh? I love my henna bread. You see that? So here we go guys. This is it. Yeah, go and make some bread. Don't depend on these bread companies and these bread vans that's driving around. You can make your own. Alright, so this is what I got from 2 pounds of flour. Yeah, this is a lot of bread. But it's gonna be all eaten up because my son, he loves when I do like homemade bread and fried bake. Oh god, that's fried bake king. Right, so yeah, maybe I'll do a video on fried bake if I haven't already because it's been a while since I posted. So yeah, hope you all enjoy this, and I am gonna have some bread and Milo. Alright guys, cooking with Crystal meets baking with Crystal. This was fun. It's been a while. I missed you guys. I'm gonna try to get more videos in, well, back in as I once used to, So yeah, bye guys.